Just saying, knocking on the door, saying hello. Welcome to the Double RT Boxing Show. This is your host, Mr.A. I'm sitting here with the feel good hat on. Feel good helps me relax on some rough days. That and some good old boxing. Thank you for tuning in to that Ready Talk Boxing. Now, this is a interesting fight. I made a video called "Is Team Katie Taylor scared of Jessica McCaskill?" Something along those lines. A few people who watched it, and the reason I made that video, I came across an article, and the video states, how this is before Katie was fighting a Jasmine Clark. Jessica McCaskill was supposed to fight her. Katie teams paid the money to take the opponent. So, eventually Team Jessica said, why not fight us? You calling out, you saying people don't want to fight you, but yeah, you're taking a lesser opponent. Fight us, and So I came along with the video. Is Team Katie scared of Team Jessica? They were calling her out, saying they wanted to fight. They being Team Jessica, and now that fight is announced. That video was funny about that video. It even got a hold of her coach, Rick Ramos. So thank you for supporting this small channel, Rick Ramos, Team Jessica. Thank you for that. That is very nice of you guys. Best of luck. You guys opened your mouth. You wanted it. I did my part as a small boxing fan. I tried to help. I put our video out. If it helped at all, good, good. Now, you guys opened your mouth. You wanted it. You asked for it. You got it. have your what's it called? Pencils ready for the test. Cause do not make mistakes. No eraser. No eraser. Now the breakdown and prediction. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough for Jessica. This is gonna be tough for Jessica because there's one thing. I picked Sanchez to upset Katie because there is one thing I think you need to beat Katie, and that's a jab and some legs. You ain't gotta necessarily move around the ring rapidly. You just need not to be a stationary target. If you have a good jab and know how to be unstationary, if that's even a word, be a moving target, you have a very high chance to beat Katie. Because this is just my opinion. Katie can be hit very easily. She's with a jab. If you have a strong jab, you can control Katie. And the way she fights with that high volume, and she's good at changing shots, but the way she fights with that high volume and a lot of power shots, she burns a lot of energy. So I put the factor in, if you can hit her, that takes energy. She's going to burn energy herself and make her burn energy. It's a difference between her walking someone down because they're scared than walking someone down who's planning that, planning to make her burn energy, and then off rhythm time Katie. That's how I think she can be beat. So I picked Sanchez for those reasons. I thought Sanchez had those qualities, at least the jab and the legs of offsetting Katie and using in the ring. Now, as in the breakdown prediction for this fight, Jessica McCaskill, feet and legs. Right off the gate, I believe that's her weakest asset in the fight. It's going to be her feet. I think if there's going to be any demise to Jessica McCaskill, it's going to be her feet. Her legs seem a little heavy. And I believe that is because her feet, she leans over her feet a lot. And her feet seem to be behind her, like she throws ahead of herself. You know, her feet are slow. They seem heavy. Like I don't like when she goes to jump to side and switch sides, different angles. It's rough. It's rough. It's not fluid. So hopefully, in between her last, no, I think it was Brown. No, was it Gonzalez when I saw this? Between Gonzalez and there, because Brown, she just kind of went at it, and you can still see she over punches her feet. So her feet are bad. Her legs are slowed down because of her feet. So, like I said, out the gate, it's a bad start for Jessica Sanchez. I mean Jessica um, McCaskill. As far as back to, and I don't know if her if any of these ladies are back foot fighters. Like I know Katie can reset herself, you know, if she has to, but I don't know if she's a back foot fighter. Now, for offensively, Katie's feet, I say she's good feet. If you want to compare anyone's feet to her, that's easily. It's not Lomo Chinko level, but probably for females, you could say it is. You know, she could jump off to the sides, give you angles, and just attack. You know, jump off to the right, and then throw the left hand down the middle. She's really good on the fly at giving angles and bouncing back, left, middle, right. She can go right, middle, right, then switch all the way to the left. She's good at that, but that's it. That's why I think she burns a lot of energy doing what she does good. Now, doing all that, she gets good leverage and pop. You know, she gets good pop with her legs, her feet. She's very versatile wherever she wants to go. But the thing is, I don't know if she's a back foot fighter. I never see no one kind of like. See, I wish I could see that Sanchez. It's not on YouTube. I was curious to see what that, because it went 10 rounds. I thought Sanchez was gonna really win that fight. So legs, I'm gonna give to Katie. Feet and legs, Katie. Defense. Katie's offense is her defense. She's pretty good at catch and shoot, and she's getting better. You know, I haven't seen her have to use too much defense because of her number one defense is her offense. But she's pretty good on the inside. She'll catch and she's learning how to throw an uppercut, which I was waiting for her to see. You know, she's starting to throw those. You know, she'll catch and hook you or catch and uppercut you. She's getting good at that. But she rushes in and she can get hit with a jab quite easily. You can time Katie rushing in, you know, because she's always ready to go at you. So she's, you know, so you know, that's why I think feet is important when you fight Katie, because the fact that a jab, you can just stand still and time her. It is that one jab better be stiff because she's gonna come like with 2 or 3 on you. So if she can be timed with her defense, but she's good at slipping. Her legs, like I said, she's good enough where she could hop and like reset herself to center the ring. I just don't know if she could box on the back foot. For as far as Miss McCaskill, her defense, she gets hit with a jab, or not with a jab. She gets hit with a right hand. She gets hit with her right hand too often for me. She likes to dip down to her right a lot, so you could, like, you know, you could like kind of fade her down there and time it where she's gonna be. Like I said, she dips down to her right. She drops her hand a lot on her left hand. She drops her backhand a lot on her jab, so it's not she doesn't block herself. But she's pretty elusive in the way she can dodge punches when she's on it. You know, she can move. I haven't quite seen her catch and shoot game yet. She's mainly just either she'll slip it or she'll just punch with you. So I'm gonna give the defense. Oh man, because the fact that McCaskill, her feet is a lot of problems. Like she kind of throws herself off balance and open, and her body's open. So I'm gonna give that as a defense slide into her offense category. So I'm gonna give the defense to Katie. Slide into the offense, like I said, she throws herself off balance sometimes because of her feet. So, but power for power, punch for punch, I'm gonna say who can knock who out if there was a knockout punch. I would say McCaskill has a knockout punch because a lot of Katie's thing is accumulation of just shots, shots. You know, but McCaskill be rocking opponents. You know, like so power for power. McCaskill jab. McCaskill has a lazy jab. She brings it back. She brings it back kind of slow, and her hand drops when she delivers it. So she has to fix that. But it's jabs. I'm gonna give it to Katie. Combination. I give it to combinations, variations, and all that stuff. And I give it all to Katie. The speed variations I give to Katie. McCaskill, like I said, she has she has good enough pop. Like I said, I don't know if it's just been her uh, opposition, but she seems a little slow with her punches. But I think it's all with her feet. I think her feet is not right to me. She throws herself off. I think she could have better feet work where she could allow herself to double up on the jab better because she doesn't quite. It looks weird. Her delivery looks weird when she tries to turn it on. It's not as fluent because her feet, I believe. So the offense I'm going to give to Katie. Now I'm pretty sure the favorite in this match is Katie. Now how can McCaskill win? She's going to have to reset, use the ring, reset Katie's feet. Don't let Katie get set. Stay behind a jab, whether it's feign it, double it, triple it, and like jab and do it, fall into the jab and grab Klitschko style. And then once you're inside, you really maul Katie up, maul her, make it an ugly fight. Jab and grab, and when you ain't ready to do that, walk and reset her side to side, go left, right. Keep her going, and then when you come in, jab and grab, maul her down, body shot her, Andre Ward and Kovalev style, make it an ugly maul fight. Try and push her, make her use as much energy as possible. Now my prediction is, I just don't think Jasmine has. I mean, I call her all sorts of names. Jessica McCaskill has the hand speed, and most of all, her footwork is going to be to her downfall. I think she's just going to leave herself overreaching and not be able to get away when Katie tries to come at her. I think her feet. I think she has the power to rock Katie. I think she has a 3-punch combination, a 1-2. That's really all you need. Simpleness to beat Katie. Just 1-2, 1-2. And a casual body hook. You don't need nothing more else to beat Katie. A 1-2, a 1-2, a 1, a 2-2-2, a 1-1. That's all you need to beat her. You got to be patient, very patient, and reset her feet. But I just don't see Jasmine's feet allowing her to reset Katie, and also at the same time putting her in the proper position when she has to be a backfoot fighter and go back to being a pressure fighter. So I think it's gonna be at a 10-rounder fight. I think the referee might stop it like in the 8th round, just because eventually she's gonna get tired on her feet and take unnecessary punches. This is Mr. A saying, Team Jessica, you guys opened it, you talked it, good luck. Work on your feet because you're going to need tremendous feet work in this fight if you're to pull off the upset. That's my opinion. Best of luck to you guys. Mr. A's pick is Katie Taylor with an 8th round ref stoppage. Thank you guys for your support.